possibly can.
And almost immediately, pressure put onto middle here from Shox as this pistol round is already roaring and underway. Magis there getting that first kill for Astralis, leaves them a man up. The pressure's back in for Vitality. They're going to try and take B. And the timing on this push is perfect. Xyp9x was holding this for an hour, it feels like. And now, suddenly, it's full of Team Vitality players. Oh, it might not matter. They're getting mopped up. It's left, it's right. But in the end, it's only Apex left standing all alone. A lot to do, but there's the opener onto Magisk. Astralis now, minute and 10 seconds. They try and tuck tail, run into the connector, but this could be the bomb given over. Device, oh dear, but he's helped by Xyp9x, who swoops in and saves the day.
With Alex, of course, in the Vitality roster instead of masuta, that was where Astralis picked up a dominant win.
Pop clear there towards water. It's going to be a push off of the bricks. Sandbags, rather, with RPK.
RPK's Deagle here. They've spotted it, and this Molotov is going to make things a little bit tricky for RPK. Shox wrapping round, and he might have just caught a fantastic timing. Indeed he has. Glaive is not at all prepared for that. Device comes in to try and clean up shop. Just barely there on the tip of the bomb site. And Apex is going to mop that one up nice and easily.
Little detail there.
Look at this.
That's a mistake.
This is so awkward.
Ooh. Surprise.
Magis down here toward the short side, maybe a little bit closer than Vitality are ready for. dupreeh, same kind of story. He's able to win that fight out there narrowly over masuta, but this round is slowly but surely falling apart. And now RPK has to make all the difference. They weren't ready though for a triple setup in the toilets, and almost from RPK. He does get dealt with. Apex comes back up, and Astralis, they don't want to run out of time again. Apex trying to turn away, does get that kill, and now 8 seconds. dupreeh once again not able to get this bomb planted. It is a third round for Vitality, and their second back-to-back coming down to the time. The things they could have done elsewhere on the map to try and apply pressure, but that doesn't even happen. Now this B play looks to come in uncontested. Molotov to force the player out from behind the barrels. masuta was playing a pushed up over towards short side. He actually wins that fight onto Glaive. Now the rest of Astralis, they've got to be pretty quick in trying to pick up the pieces. There's even more pieces. They're everywhere. This B site right now looks like a child's playroom, and it's only going to get worse. dupreeh comes in for the trade. We're down to the 2 versus 2. Shox has gotten himself up to try and peek over this smoke. 10 seconds, Astralis, you've got to get this bomb down, and it gets, not denied, not quite. Xyp9x just about gets around that corner.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be real weird. ZywOo goes for it, gets it, doesn't even have to go for the no-scope.
Them being impeccable on back in the Vitality of old. RPK does deal with dupreeh. And now going to duck on down to Glaive. At least helping out with a short offensive, but RPK's delivered all the kills. Magisk allowed to stand there and just fire off into the face of them out of barrels. Has left Glaive now in the 1v2. A lot to do for the IGL of Astralis. He's going to grab this bomb. Gives up the bomb site.
And Glaive, he should be dead here. A bomb plant with 10 seconds, no time to clear the site, and ZywOo is ready.
You kind of have like a long player, then you have a guy in toilets, and they'll normally work in tandem. And what this means is like if you give up long or you give up mid, normally you lose the hold on the long side or the short side, depending on where you gave up, because of toilets. And you can flank through long through the toilets. But with Vitality playing these double setups, it's allowed them to just keep re-peaking on these avenues and keep taking these fights. And a bomb plant can come in for Astralis. Glaive's going to start to plug in those numbers now. Xyp9x gets caught there, trying to hold the rotation of RPK, so even more pressure in the back line. Astralis, they're going to respond to this by trying to take CT control. They know that 2 players find themselves towards short and long, so they capitalize on Apex while he's alone. And now down to the 2v2. Glaive still inside of the site. The bomb tapped there by RPK, and the crossfire comes in for Glaive and dupreeh as they get that one done.
Is definitely what they want to do. ZywOo, though, will be the first one that they need to silence, especially towards long. That's a good op kill there. And he's going to continue to deliver. Perhaps he can go for 3, legs him through the pole, and it's just a little too much.
I don't know how this has transpired, but Xyp9x, will he read this position? Surely not, but Apex pushes into his crosshair. With 40 seconds, this hopefully can't be one of them. Xyp9x is in a perfect position to shut down this flank, but masuta is going to take him down, and now Astralis have to double down.
And it's another one of these double toilets set up for Vitality that we've been talking about. But this double hold in the toilets has often proved very, very fruitful. At Dumpster, he can Molotov into the bank. That Molotov actually going a little bit shallow has given the AWP a chance. Glaive taking down the first, gets deleted there through the wall. They tap the bomb to try and bake the peek out from Dupree. Rallies off a shot, now they know. And there's the kill for RPK. Defuse will be found. It's going to be close, but it's still a 9th round for Vitality up on the tally.
On the fly, having smoke. Regular old John Elway out here. Dupree rushing into the water. Can't seem to net himself too. map2 will be there to reply. He's going to be the one holding the fort down here within this B bomb site. The bomb will get planted. 2R coming through sandbags and water area. The double dink, Zipex somehow staying alive.
It's another very awkward post plant here for Astralis. They're cooped up back towards CT. Xyp9x has laid it out. Magisk, holding that pixel gap, gets the kill to ZywOo, and now just Shox. Magisk delivers in spades.
Oh my god, this is going to be a real awkward encounter. Glaive just passing the fountain. Meanwhile, Shox passing him out. Left, right, good night. That's a bomb down, and that's going to create a big problem. Again, we find a time...
Yeah, and now it's only map2 left. A little thing to note as well, Astralis, not a team that run the Krieg. They do here in round 15, and everyone purchases one up. A good start versus Astralis sometimes doesn't equate to a good ending, and already... Come on. Go on. Another one. You've been dinked, but it's...
Zipex is going to be wheeling it in the sight, trying to jump spot there short. Here comes a grenade. It's not going to land the damage that he would have hoped for. The desired damage, one might even say. Glaive's going to be there to help. The reinforcements have arrived. Meanwhile, we have a fight going on in the bathrooms. With the bomb plant, pressure now onto Astralis. Shox evening up, finds 3 with the P250. Can he keep it going? 2v2.
Yeah, now only Dupree left in the blink of an eye. It's fallen down to one man. This was looking so good for Astralis. Dupree has to finish the work that the rest of the team started, and it's not happening today. Shox will take down 3, Apex with a double.
And Vitality are walking up short. This scout needs to paint some big damage across. There's a kill, but just getting some more off as well. Device finishes the job he started onto RPK. Molotov will force him out, but he still lines up a couple more, and it's going to be a done deal. Surely a locked-in round for Astralis with the force. Apex trying to make it happen on his own.
Yeah, but it's this connector player that should seal the deal. Xyp9x going to emerge from his little hidey hole, his little goblin. Oh,
if I look at it, looks like it's going to be that of Inferno.
Nice. Where every good 3-mapper ends.
Or begins.
That is true.
As long as it's there.
Oh dear, there's still a man in the toilets. He shots, rally off, he gets a frag. Is he ready for Shox on the repeat? No, Shox is there. Dupree looking the right way, but not going to hit the kill. It's still a 3-on-3. It's still viable for Astralis. Do they realize how deep Vitality are inside of the site? The bomb dropped in the open, could bait them in, and RPK almost gets that spray. It's a whiff shot. It's a chance as map2 gets a trade, but it's traded straight back. Astralis, don't let a kill get away from them. It's Vitality with a 1-on-2 and Shox.
Yeah, that went pretty well right there, Harry.
Get him into position just to lock this down. Device is going to go back into the toilets now a little bit late, and from the divider, he will cut ZywOo in 2. Dupree deals with map2 down in the lower tunnels. Now he's looking for a little bit more as he moves through connector. Shox holding this flank. Actually,
what?
I don't know how Shox wins that one.
And that's just not something that happens to you and your friends in matchmaking. I can assure you that. Device not quick enough for the turnaround there, and RPK is going to lead the charge out into this A bomb site. They're going to get the bomb plant. There we go. Just going to try to take it up the short area. Finds one onto Apex, even in the score a little bit. Shox very low. After that encounter, it left him with 19 HP, but with this bomb planted, Vitality hold all the cards.
Ooh, and now he's made his appearance. Astralis have been trying to figure out where the hell Shox has gone all round long. Magisk, now one more player unknown. It's RPK close to the corner, taking the fight. And Magisk is running out of time. He'll get flanked as well.
I don't know if it's a case of there's a gun in spawn meant for it, but no, I think this was by design, and maybe with good reason. Apex is over here by the bench. Looks like he's going to get into position to line up this utility for the rest of the squad. There's the first kill found from Astralis. It's Dupree forcing a fight long side. Device strikes one down in the meantime. And Device, another kill. The double mollies rain on in. But it's Dupree and Device again, the hotshot duo back from Dust 2. delivering in spades here for the Astralis squad. Apex is now all alone. However, he's brought this down to a 1v3. Double setup over on the truck side. The flashbangs are good. Oh, Apex, little too blind there to get through the door. Does manage to get away.
B site from the looks of it, with rifles too. They're gonna step out and Zipix crosshair. The comm has been made. They are out.
Oh, Glaive is spamming, but there's no one around the corner. It's Zipnik's lining up a double, and the damage has been done by Glaive. He's going to swivel on the spot with more painting the walls with blood. The grenade will finish off the job. It's Apex alone. Another clutch situation for the in-game leader. New to the role. Not new to the role of clutching, though. However, this will be his last. Dupree shuts him out. More B utility for Vitality. I don't want to see a rush here, but oh, that's unlucky for them. Safely. Going to reconsider as Device gets a kill in middle, smoking off his retreat. ZywOo doesn't care. He's going to find him anyway. And Astralis, how will they respond to this? Oh, no, Dupree. You've been burned before in this position. Sneaking down. No one falling on his head this time, but there are two players in position. Shocks again trading, this time at least not midair.
Glaive with the follow-up. Good calm there. Hey, Shocks is coming down.
Pushed into short is going to be on this angle. Maybe sooner than RPK realizes. 14-12 now. Astralis.
Zuta alone in middle. Got to fight Dupree. It's a tough battle as flashes come in from Astralis. Glaive, he's been very quick in these last few rounds, getting some spam off. Shocks does trade, but he's low. Full four-man monster commitment. A rotate comes through from Zipnik. Still two players here, but they've got to hold their own. The spray is not there, and ZywOo and RPK open up the site.
Back up just a little bit. I say that, and he's going to go ahead and get away from everything. He wants absolutely nothing to do with this.
He tries to go in for a mid-peak. Didn't see anything. Ooh. Device there was hoping that could have been his chance at an opener.
Oh. Apex has seen it. Goes both ways. The molly is out. The molly is back in. Glaive can't smoke that off. He's just got to take the fight until he dies. ZywOo burning him alive.
This is not a good look for Astralis. In which each bullet that gets thrown across the map, Mizuta finds its Zipex.
Yeah, Magisk really wants to think about holding on to this AWP as well, especially, and he doesn't even get given the opportunity to see it.
Oh, baby. Dupree's waiting. The check isn't there. Mizuta looking in the right corner, and I guess it was the wrong corner. Dupree spammed in through the hole. Not going to be finished off, though. Apex can try and molly him out, but there is utility to smoke that off. Doesn't matter. Dupree's dead anyway. Now, Apex not going to expect a second player in this corner.
Oh, it looked like Apex saw him there. I think he saw the barrel just a little bit ahead of time. Doesn't matter. Zipnik still wins that fight. Team Vitality, the pressure is mounting. The pressure is monumental, and you've got to get past Glaive here. The flashes are so damn good. The UMP's almost done it, and there's Magisk to secure match and series point for Astralis as we would head into overtime. ZywOo going to get run boosted up over into the crosshair device. On the long side, engagement from Magisk, a little bit overzealous there. They give Apex the double entry as Astralis try and pressure these players. Zipnix will nade one from the round and also deals with Apex, but gets caught on the repeak, and this leaves Dupree all alone. 1-on-3 in through the connector. Vitality, surely they do not give this up. Not with Shocks in this position as well. We're heading to overtime. Magisk playing up in heaven for that rotate between either site, and that now puts a lot of pressure on Device and Glaive. Pressure, though, being applied, and they morph under it. They'll take up a bunch of kills here for Astralis. ZywOo's trying to close the gap, trying to close the distance, and while Glaive getting dropped over at short side looked like a way in. However, they lose ZywOo, they lose Masuta, and with it, they lose that round.
Anyone want to confirm? Pretty sure it is. I'm not 100% though, and you know, I much prefer 16K. Lets you get those guns in, doesn't let you get broken in the third round if you lose the opening two. So many tournaments, so many leagues. It's hard to remember all of the rule sets, but he will remember nothing in this round. His brain gets blown out, fried by Shocks with a double kill down on the lower site. They're not going to commit, though. Astralis still have two more men there, and of course the bomb has been lost in... the bomb has been picked back up. I've just confirmed that as well.
25 seconds on the clock here. That Molotov's gone over. Xyp9x is so blind, and they check it. Oh, the flash perfect from ZywOo. Trying to listen for anything that might give him hints as to where these players are. And right now, it's Shox who's got aggressive in bank that has this round dead to rights. Glaive is not ready for it. Smoke down, ZywOo's going to get ahead of it. Try and use this smoke against Astralis, but they are ready for exactly that. Shox now. Gonna try and re-aggress, gonna try and get into the toilets, and almost gets pretty deep. But Dupree able to put him in the grave, and don't worry, he's dug plenty of slots for all these Vitality players. He'll take another, as now it's only RPK 1-on-4. A lot of work to do here for the tank, as he rumbles into the back line of Astralis, coming alive as he does, light up Device, but it's not quite the kill. And a 17-17 scoreline now.
Push up short. Oh, they check it. map2's blind as well. He's still able to get away with a kill. Can he get away with his life? Yes. Down to 30. Molotov, Xyp9x makes a smart decision not to go through it. Did not need to die there, especially not with a disadvantage already taken with Device losing the head-to-head against ZywOo. Great flash, and Glaive doesn't spray. RPK will keep this advantage rolling for Vitality.
His turn to step into the limelight here. No one to throw a flashbang for him. Instead, he just plays reactively and offer the contact of Shox.
They've thrown that close smoke to deny information for Vitality, but they're still walking into the stack. Vitality haven't fallen for this fake. They have 3 players on lower. So Astralis, 15 seconds. They've got to get the kills, and they've got to get them now or are heading to nuke. RPK lining them up and knocking them down. It's 3 for him. Shox joins the party, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Vitality take Overpass away from Astralis. What a game. What a series this is.